Dear viewers, welcome to Life at Campus. This is where you get your real talk show and you get to know more about life at campus. And in the building with me, I have my guest, and this is one of the Guild Council representatives who is going to tell us more about himself. Welcome, sir. Give us brief about yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, our dear moderator. Our dear viewers, good evening to you all. My name is Mada Arafat, a student at Victoria University, also a former Guild Council representative. It's a pleasure having you this evening.
Thank you. Let's continue with our discussion, and we are going to learn more about Guild Councils and representatives and what they are doing in this conversation. In case you just join us, don't change the channel, and also you share and tell your friend to tell a friend that we have a real talk show and they are going to know more about the situation in campus. So my guest, can you tell us the role and responsibilities that you are responsible, or as a Guild Councillor, what kind of responsibilities are you taking in?
Well, thank you so much. The Guild Council representative, this is mainly the statutory body of the university, particularly Victoria University. This is run under the speaker, and then with the colleagues from the different faculties that are voted under the different faculties, like the Faculty of Science and Technology that I was under. I served as the GRC, that was in 2023, and our tenure goes then. One of the responsibilities that we have as the GRC is to ensure the small service that is given to the students from our authorities. Of course, here we represent students. It's more of being a member of parliament. We have a legislative body that oversees the services that are given to the students.
Okay, so about your role and responsibilities, of course there will be some challenges and achievements, and our viewers and listeners also, they would like to know what kind of achievement did you achieve in your role, and also the challenges you are facing in.
One, as the GRC, probably we play bigger role to a point that we go on the ground and listen to our fellow students that we represent some of the challenges that they face, and we carry our voices and then forward them to the administration, to the faculties, and then to the authorities to ensure that these students are served. For instance, we often have students who have issues to do with tuition, and sometimes they are denied the chance to do the examinations. But because we are here to create a bridge between the students and then the administration, we endeavor to take time and take full responsibility to ensure that we are having a link between the students and then the administration. The students are listened to, and then often they are served what they are worthy. And these are one of the major responsibilities that we carry on. It's major to get the voices of the students, put them to the administration, and ensure that service is done.
That's good. Now I can see your office is doing a great work by helping the students, and yeah, that's a good start right there. Before you join and take part in the Guild Council office, is there any skill that you have learned on how to manage certain kind of office, or any kind of skill you have?
Yeah, previously, right from my primary, I've been serving different leadership at different levels. For example, the recent one is when I was in my secondary school, I was having a position of the chairman, Students' Council. That's under the Uganda National Students Association, UNSA. I was mainly carrying the mantle of the students' responsibilities to do with academia, and then also some other positions like the head boy. So really this has come right from way back, that serving Serving students, it's one of the things that I'm so proud of, and up to date I'm still representing my students because I'm under the faculty coordinators. I'm serving as the class representative for the class president under the Faculty of Science and Technology.
Sounds good, and I think that what makes you to be prepared and ready for this kind of office in the campus. So our listeners and the viewers would like to know, like, in your previous experience, did you work with a group or you work as a solo?
We work as a group, definitely. This is a big body, the legislative board of the university. It is a big body that comprises of so many students from different faculties that are in elective positions. We work as a team to a point that we reach a point of going even for benchmarking, doing more research, doing more about the students' leadership, knowing more about our responsibilities and roles, and ensuring that students are served to their expectation by the university. So it's probably teamwork that we do. Of course, you cannot win when you're alone, but you can win when you're a team, because anywhere in any service you need a lot of assistance, you need a lot of help to ensure that service is done to the best. And that's how we've been doing. It's always a teamwork. I haven't been doing it alone.
Okay. Is there any disagreement or argument about your previous work, and you have some issue with your teammates and anything like that happen?
Yeah, majorly the disagreement may happen, but not really so much. But they could happen to a point that sometimes we wanted to implement policies that they were not really favoring students. Some of them were favoring students, but then when it comes to policy making, that's where the argument comes in, and that's what we call a parliament. A parliament majorly comprises of so many people that have different ideas, different ideologies, but then the good thing of it is we could often come and then agree over one thing, even after the arguments that we had, and we succeeded for the good of the students, because we represent students. Whatever we do it in line of academics, in line of students, because they're the ones that make a university. Victoria University is not just a building, the nice buildings that we have, but students are the ones we call Victoria University. And therefore, anything that we have to do, we do it in line of students. Any policies that can be really not really good on them, we ensure that we find the better ways of how we can handle that.
Okay, that's good. And since you have handled a lot of disagreement, you have your achievement, and that's helped you. So what positive changes did you put in places that improve the previous school in your position?
One, we go on to research more about the leadership skills, and the leadership skills that we are attaining or we attained. Majorly we look at the benchmarking. We go on to do research from our fellow leaders in the top positions of the university, our administrators, and then those that are outside our university, to ensure that now we are producing the good leader for this community as Victoria University. And this is really helping us to shape the kind of leaders that we want. And I'm quite sure our dear students are really enjoying the service from their leaders, and they're proud of having us as their leaders.
Okay, that's good. And of course, in every school or the university, there are some students that they have a voice and suggestion in terms of anything that they wanted to be helped with, but they're scared to approach the head of their departments or anyone responsible for a student. For example, maybe the dean of a student, they wanted help, but they have that fear of meeting that kind of person. As a guild council office representative, how will you advise those kind of students?
Now, when it comes to that, we have got different platforms. For example, we share contacts with these students. We have our different groups, for example, the faculty coordinators groups, where we all have the coordinators in that one group. We go on to find out how easier we can have our students reaching to us. So through the WhatsApp groups, people bring in their concerns, they are gotten, they are listened to. We ensure that the students, their voices are raised, and then we deliver them to the authorities, like to the dean of the student, to the faculty dean, to the program admin, to the head of department, whoever could be concerned. So there are different channels, there are different platforms. Even we are so available, most times we are always at campus. And the fact that we are interdigital system, we have different media channels that the students can find us on. And we have even a student support system that is majorly set for the students to raise their issues on, and it is always responded to in time possible.
That's good. Now we understand and we learn that the Guild Council representative is one of a kind, and in case of any problem, this whereby a student have to reach and get immediate help. Dear viewers, we are still watching, or if you are listening to our talk show, we're still with our guest, the Guild representative of the Victoria University. So we are still continuing with our discussion. This me, your host Dominic Ochen. We're still going through our conversation. And to our guests, did you have any personal reflection? Like, for example, what advice will you give to someone who wants to become a Guild Council representative?
One, someone who is going to come for such a position should understand what is the major role as a Guild Councillor is going to do. Because here we are representing students' interests. We are not representing anyone's interests. So majorly you have to know you're going to deal with the population that need your help, that need to raise their voices, that you need to create a bridge between them and then the administration and then the authorities. It's major to know what you're supposed to do and whom are you serving and when do you have to serve. So probably it's mainly about knowing what you're going to serve. And these are the students because here we mainly represent students, nothing else above that. Students' affairs must be put in consideration